What's up, you guys? This is WatchMeWatchYou back in yet another reaction video on the late time reaction. And I'm gonna go ahead and pump out this video for you guys. This is Chet Goldstein is far worse than EDP445, okay? I've heard a lot of rumors about this guy doing some weird, wild stuff. It's so crazy that this nigga literally killed this other guy's career, straight homicide, and then went around, turned the pistol to his head, and blew his own brains out as far as his channel. Now his channel is supposedly deleted, and you can't find none of that shit. But let me shut the fuck up, and let's go ahead and get to the reaction, okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1, start.
Handing out candy to the fucking kids, you know what I mean? Because I love kids, you know what I mean?
What?
Now infamous YouTuber, enormous dingy pedophile 445, and what he
Enormous dingy pedophile.
Look at him being a pedophile.
Oh, you don't? For real? Well, shit, nigga, sit down. EDP445. The 445 is his weight in kilograms. I did not know that nigga was built like a SAR bomb went off in a suit of vibranium. Sheesh. What size shirt is that, my nigga? You probably got enough extra on that to make Scott Pilgrim too, big fella. Golly. This nigga looks like a failed fusion dance. I am in disbelief. The memes led me to believe he was average fat. This nigga is bizarre fat. This nigga has titties on his back, man. Anyway, EDP445 has been caught soliciting minors.
Yo, what the fuck?
6th
He really did have teasers in the back.
Oh my god, EDP, like she's 14, like she's 15, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if the bitch is 1, motherfucker. Like, ain't shit free in this motherfucker.
Okay. I'm not part of the
Zoink Scoob.
eat that pussy community, but you telling me you let this grown ass man get away with this shit 6 times? What's up with these influencers needing 2 hands to count the amount of children they tried to fuck? How did it take this long for someone to hold him accountable? EDP's fall from grace wasn't
I
really
don't know why James Charles is
one
not
of those
canceled,
social
bro.
media pariahs.
This thing is literally a pedophile.
Because he was
Literally a predator.
Everything he said was so
balls.
assumed it was a character, right? And lo and behold, those were his actual sentiments. This man is 30, sending his girthy shits in cock. He sent a shit he took after eating an entire pizza to what he thought was a 13-year-old 2 days after they met with the intention to fuck her. I'm sorry, but this guy is actually the worst. He's actually that bad. Actually that fucking disgusting. Again,
this nigga sent a screenshot of his shit
but no,
to a girl.
He's a demon. I feel like there doesn't need to be a discussion about this. This shit is disgusting. Like, wholly disgusting. I've never cursed this fucking much in the beginning of my videos, but the blissful disgust I have for this is beyond me. You are more than double her age, sending her your scat, firearms, and penis, and he's coaching her on how to have sex, telling her what cuddling is, saying how he wants to be the first cock she's ever had. Like, bro, you are the poster boy of incels. You are the incel. Don a cape and diaper nigga. You are the definitive trope of an incel. I don't want my virgins out there thinking I'm shaming them for not having sex, but like, yeah, this guy, not a good guy. The problem I'm having with the situation, however, is not the conduct of the EDP. Well, yeah, what he did was fun.
That was me last year.
But I also like to argue there's always a bigger fish. And nothing's fishier than a nigga who pretends to be a paragon for clout and money. Chet Goldstein,
I want to bend over my table,
who quote unquote caught EDP being a predator and subsequently uploaded the entire engagement to his YouTube channel. So about Chet Goldstein, nobody knew him. He's a new face. We just met this dude. He has a decoy, read the interactions out on his channel, and uploads the full confrontation of EDP.
How old is this
Several red flags popped up with how they conduct.
I've been known about it.
Number 1, he says at the end of the video,
he's been
exposing
people for this
until he was 100% sure it was fully monetized so he could maximize profit. That alone tells me your true intentions in the pursuit of your actions. Number 2, look at bro's description, dog. This is one hashtag documentary of our many documentaries and pranks soon to come. Famous YouTuber EDP445 caught meeting 13-year-old girl in Bakersfield.
Is that really bad though? He wants to make money because this is what he does for.
One hotline, one help center, one petition, one charity, one fucking organization that can contribute to actual progress. Instead, he incorporates hashtags to boost viewership and plugs in all of his own. He is doing this.
Oh shit.
But if that wasn't fucking bad enough, guess what? He might also be a hypocrite. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. This is how you know this shit is wild. But Twitter is actually a credible.
Bro, Twitter will fucking do a whole background
user by
check
the
of her
name
entire life, bro.
Jockey somehow, I don't know how this nigga did this for Bravo, gathers an overwhelming amount of evidence
Twitter
to reveal that
was like God's eye.
is a racist.
Pull that, and then they'll do everything that you said in the entire
depending
past.
on whether or not Goldstein is
This is
his
gonna be
real
used
last
against you.
name, anti-Semitic deviant.
What?
He used real underage sexual content. Let me repeat that. This nigga uses real underage sexual content.
Bro, what the fuck?
Predators. Huh? I need
So
you
he
all
has
to
he's
sit
in
through
possession of
this
child
shit,
porn.
because
Why isn't
this
he in jail
shit
too?
is fucking wild. Out of respect to the original poster, I have to issue their trigger warnings of pedophilia and vitriol racism and homophobia.
Oh my god, this guy's a triple
It's the
threat.
compilation of self-admitted footage. So for starters, we have this gem, Miss Him just saying the N-word. What a wonderful way to break the ice.
Dude, you can't say fucking nigga live stream. It's
bad, nigga.
dude, the niggas are gonna get offended and report us.
Oh, you right.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy just said racist creep.
Where are you, black?
Yeah. It's probably a fucking angry thing.
Oh, you right.
I'm gonna be real with you. This nigga makes Papa John look like Abraham Lincoln.
How are you?
Did you know that there were some
Oh my god. Yo, damn nigga, look at your room. The fuck?
very cool.
No wonder he's racist and angry.
Oh shit, I said that in front of 260.
They got the TV on the floor. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know.
I'd rather have him as president than Donald Trump.
Hey,
I
yeah,
have to say.
bro. You know,
Donald Trump is going to jail. That's why.
facts. Facts.
Why is he dwindling his feet? Nigga, you're like a grown ass man. You're like 42 years old. You got your twinkling your feet in the fucking bed on your knees.
For evading those taxes.
The fuck?
They don't care who you are. They got Al Capone for the same reason. Al Capone was
Fact, that's what I'm
not
saying.
playing around.
Yeah, he finna be right there with Al Sharpton, huh, for both evading taxes, huh? Cause Al Sharpton, he really don't even like us niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? He like he be evading his taxes too and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Chet also enjoys joking about raping children with random strangers. Tee.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
My basement that's like lacking vitamin D.
What?
I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have something in your
Bro, how is that even funny? That's fucking
I
nigga.
provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Like, that's a joke that you would make if you were like 13.
Oh, really?
Not knowing the concept of rape.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck? Yeah.
Using
What?
a 13-year-old decoy for his own pleasure. What kind of spy versus spy Dexter shit is this?
You know that piece of cloth on your upper
What
body
the fuck?
from your hip to your neck, the shirt? Yeah. Yeah, take it off. Cause they ask. Yeah, predators ask for a lot of.
Why are you
pictures,
smiling
man.
like that?
They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt.
Oh my god.
Do that and stick your tongue out
What?
as you're doing it. Yeah. Mhm.
Wait, what?
You promise you're 13.
You can tell this nigga's nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What the
no,
fuck?
Just start going up and down with it. I know
Yo,
they asked for
dispatch
this
1
stuff,
4,
man.
we got him.
Here's a rather astute interaction between him and a fan. Y'all removed that screenshot real fast because you realized how hurt you came off. I'm crying. Real professional PR team.
What the hell?
Anyway, can't wait for the channel to get purged again. I was
He
told
didn't
to
check
remove it
himself
by my
before he
boss.
started exposing
Fuck
people?
you. Exactly. And all those EDP dick suckers. Listen to your boss, wage slave. Go fuck yourself. Baba boo. Oh man. And if that wasn't enough, look at this lovely tribute. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Man, what a wonderful human being. Oh, here's the gem. The chances of finding a Jew in the Nazi high command is higher than finding a dateable girl on a dating app. 99% of girls on dating apps are red box girls, meaning they're easy to access. You rent them for a night and then leave it for the next guy. Damn, nigga, you are fucking miserable. This is what happens when you reach your level cap at 15 years old, I swear to fucking God. Here's him admitting to using real minors in his decoy pics, which, by the way, is super fucking illegal.
Okay, so
what the fuck? This nigga's wildin', bro.
So one of the
why? How wasn't he? Why wasn't he been banned? He should have been out the. He should have been clapped.
And the white decoy that we use, he's 17, and yeah, I met him on PS4. We're playing Madden together, and he said he was down to do it. So, yeah, that's where I get the decoy pictures from.
How old is the Latin guy? The kid?
He is 16.
So you have 2 minors that you use as decoys.
Yes.
Here's him admitting he uses his own underage nudes to catch predators.
It's in a folder, and I took that shit in high school, and that's the one I sent the predators.
Bro, I'm not friends with any fucking minors. Why are you friends with minors?
I sent it on the toilet, and you know my legs are like pretty fucking big, so like, so you know I was taking the picture like this, and my legs were in the way, so I literally had to freaking spread my legs and move forward, and you know I would have my like wee wee right here.
And for the finale, he simultaneously mocked Jewish people and George Floyd in the same fucking skit.
The fuck? This nigga look like he smelled like cheetah crumbs and hot dog water. This nigga look like he fucking
Shalom, do you like Black Lives? Oy vey, I think Black Lives are very important, okay. My uncle's an owner of an NBA team, and how the fuck can he run a successful NBA team with no black people, okay? Why do you like Black Lives, okay? Opinion on the George Floyd incident. Okay?
What is wrong with this man?
I feel like what he did was unjust.
Oy vey.
I feel like we need to be sensitive.
Very good. Well, that's why I'd say I'm a big advocate of cardiovascular exercise, so nobody can say I can't breathe, okay? So everybody's in good shape, okay?
What a wonderful, well-adjusted human being, who I'm sure is loved by both parents simultaneously. Here's what people aren't realizing, and after reading that, I think I need to emphasize this even more. This dumb, racist, misogynistic, possibly pedophilic piece of dog shit just made it 100 times harder to actually convict EDP. The level of negligence and incompetence was bad enough with the interview being a jumbled mess of shit talk, false truths, and deformative slandering. And even though EDP's big ass got bitched out of his glasses and dignity, I need you to understand something. When Chris Hansen and Dateline NBC expose people, they have a sophisticated network of legal people and policemen to coordinate the arrests as well as the complicated legal work. Them niggas are professionals who have thoroughly planned approaches to these sting operations through video and audio confessions, a meticulous collection of chat logs that are purposely worded and manipulated in a way to where there is little to no plausible deniability or subsequent denial of any willful action of the situation. Despite that level of professionalism, out of the 286 people who have been caught on that show, only 117 were ever sentenced. That is a 40% conviction rate despite having a slew of professionals handling the cases. And get this, every single case in the state of Texas was thrown out entirely due to amateur involvement. DA refuses to prosecute catch-a-predator cases. A Texas district attorney is refusing to prosecute any of the men caught by Dateline NBC's show To Catch a Predator, saying many of the cases were tainted by the involvement of amateurs. Certainly these people should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, but the fact that this was all done for television cameras raises questions, said Mayor Brett Baldwin. Dateline has made primetime entertainment out of contacting
these niggas just run rampant around Texas. Oh, just in Texas.
A meeting place and videotaping their humiliating confrontations with reporter Chris Hansen. Dateline works with an activist group called Perverted Justice, which supplies adults who troll internet chat rooms, posing as underage boys and girls, and try to collect incriminating sex talk. City Manager Craig Sherwood approved such an operation in this well-to-do community of 11,000 after being approached by Dateline and Perverted Justice, but he never informed the mayor or the city council. When an assistant prosecutor from a neighboring county committed suicide due to being caught on the show, this was said about his case. His sister, Patricia Conrad, told the city council that police acted as a judge and
now that I think about it,
that was encouraged by an out-of-control reality show. Then, last month, Collin County District Attorney John Roach dropped all charges. He said that in 16 of the cases, he had no jurisdiction.
To go surfing and shit, bro.
When the county online chats. As for the rest of the cases, he said neither police nor NBC could guarantee the chat logs were authentic and complete. The fact that somebody besides police officers were involved is what makes
this nigga is literally is far worse than EDP. Like, he really is. He really is far worse than EDP. That's fucking crazy.
If professionals had been running the show, they would have done a much better job than being at the beck and call of outsiders. Before they even attempted to drop this video, this slimy ball of worthless flesh.
He only sucks at night. Weird.
Oh, being gauge.
Chris, you know what you need to do with your life after this? End it.
Purposely delayed it to make sure it was fully monetized so he can make profit. During the altercation, he mocks EDP, saying jokes like my 600-pound life, fake calling the police to bait reactions, and lying about credentials to force a confession. Not only that, but the very basis of the operation, the exchange between him and the decoy, was initiated by the decoy.
Year-old account messaged him as a fan, saying, "Hey, I love your YouTube." He's like, "Oh, thanks." So we just liked his comment. That's it. And then 2 days later, he messages us, like initiating conversation.
No, let me correct you on that. You actually, the decoy itself, actually approached first. It wasn't in a comment section, then EDP took to the private conversation. You literally approached him.
Which he lied about or incorrectly recited on the news, further damning the plausibility of the evidence and guarantees that this is a textbook case of entrapment. Meaning the conversation itself and this fucking interview will be
EDP might get off, or he might not even be like legally viable.
If it wasn't for the sheer guilt EDP had at the moment of the encounter, to where he haphazardly confessed to any of the actions he was being accused of and simply walked off, or even had the common sense to realize no 13-year-old wants to fuck a morbidly obese 30-year-old man who sends her his rancid shit, he would have gotten away with it totally scot-free. People already had doubts as to whether or not these were even legitimate claims against him. If it weren't for the fact he did this shit 5 other fucking times, it would basically be EDP's word with 2.2 million subs versus the word of this nigga.
Dude, you can't say fucking nigger on the live stream. It's bad, nigga. Dude, the niggers are gonna get offended and report us.
EDP, unfortunately, is a serial predator. And while he was just an Eagles fan dookie man, it was a level of assumed authenticity that was otherwise refreshing in a landscape of heavily audited. I feel the reason why he got so big is because
Eagle fan dookie man.
Person, not a corporation, not a brand, a network, not even a content creator. Just a nigga freely expressing himself on his channel. I can only imagine the betrayal a lot of his most loyal followers must feel, knowing that the person that was representative of his videos ultimately wasn't him. And I can resonate with that. Chet Goldstein is an opportunistic piece of shit who saw this man who clearly needed more than exposure, not for the individual who's in dire need of coercion to get actual healing, but as a paycheck opportunity, while in ironic fashion being just as, if not fucking worse, than EDP. I am not defending the actions of EDP. While I can understand the human element of it, the inhuman abomination that was his motivations and intent clearly displayed in those DMs is highly deplorable and needs to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. But personally, him and Chet Goldstein both need to get fucking eradicated off the internet. We cannot take one entity's channel down, see the overwhelming evidence against another entity, and allow them to soar to the same status and power. As far as EDP goes, and this goes for anyone, if you are at a point in your life where your sense of self, identity, and or stability is so pitifully low, you're even remotely tempted to commit to deplorable actions to distract yourself, my nigga, get help. EDP445 is likely the consequence of unchecked trauma and emotional instability. You don't get to 500 plus fucking pounds talking to children at 30 years old being an emotionally stable individual. I'm sorry, you fucking don't. EDP445, instead of going through the proper channels of healing, likely used his fame and notoriety to circumvent the very real lack of satisfaction and wholeness he had in his own life. He likely has mental illnesses that have gone undiagnosed and as a result has devolved into the state he is in now. And while I cannot relate to the deplorable and disgusting shit he said in
or is he just a pedophile?
I can absolutely relate to the loneliness, insecurity, emotional trauma, and lack of self-esteem leading someone to find external sources of validation. When I say get help, I don't just mean if you're moonlighting as a fucking pedophile. I'm talking about if there's a crowd you shouldn't be fucking with, a person you shouldn't be talking to, drugs that shouldn't be in your system, a dick you shouldn't be sucking, a pussy you shouldn't be fucking. At one point, I was running so hard away from myself, I got into a relationship I shouldn't have been in, and they cheated on me 2 months in. As a matter of fact, I'm high right now. Trust me, I fucking get it. I question myself in everything I do daily. Those thoughts.
What did you just say? Did you say something about fucking the kid?
The negative emotions and attributes that you lock away into your consciousness are unfortunately there. And that is fucking okay. It is okay if you fuck up. As long as your fuck ups don't have any overwhelming trauma or effect on the people around you. It is human, bro. Pick yourself up. Get the help you need. Apologize who you need to before you end up like EDP445, so far down the fucking rabbit hole you're willing to traumatize children in some desperate bid to circumvent your own miserable fucking existence. If there was ever a time I was truly by myself with y'all, this is that time. This has been Archphysics CJ. I wish you all a good morrow, and I'm off for the time being.
Okay, that is the video. It's fucking weird. A bunch of fucking weirdos. I'm so happy that he got exposed though. Like, this nigga Chet Goldstein? Isn't that other pedophile, like the other weird nigga Harvey Goldstein? Is his name like some shit like that? They're probably related, dog. I wouldn't be surprised they were. I think it's fucking weird, bro. Like, what the fuck? Weird ass, creepy ass niggas, bro. Some of these fat motherfuckers, bro. I don't know, it's just weird. Alright guys, that's pretty much the video. Bunch of weirdos, man. Bunch of weirdos doing some weird shit. That being said, I'm gonna keep reacting to some stuff. Tomorrow, new videos coming very soon. New video on the main channel coming very soon. Should be posted on Sunday. Yeah, peace, love, and positive like always, guys. This is WatchMeWatchYou from Real Life Dreams. Sign out yet another video. If you're not following Dreams, what are you doing? Be safe. Stay away from these pedophiles. Hide your kids, hide your wives. I'm out. And keep your booties tight. I'm out. Peace.
Niggas move like hoes on did it, bitch. Yo, I will put a fucking hole in your fitted bitch.
Damn, nigga.